night packing up for the Santa train. It rolls through Appalachia this weekend from Kentucky through Virginia, arriving in Kingsport. This all took place at Food City last night, and I mean tons of stuff packed into the big CSX train, which will make its way through the mountains of Southwest Virginia and just bring a lot of joy. This is the 66th year for the Santa train, and we are so excited about it, especially because now, for the first time, there is a children's book about the Santa train, and I'm really happy to tell you about it and to introduce the author to you. This is a beautiful tribute to this historic train, and Leanne Hoover, it's for you a labor of love.
Labor of love. Well,
how are you?
Josh.
Congratulations on this book, and we've got some video as we kind of open this book for friends at home. This is stunningly beautiful.
Well, thank you.
A story of this train. There's your name, Carol Bates Murray, who did some of the beautiful art inside.
Carol is so talented. This is actually the 8th published children's book that Carol's illustrated.
Yeah.
And didn't she do a remarkable job?
It sort of captures the feel of it.
Well, she's from Marion, Virginia, so she's very aware of our region and just has beautifully depicted it in this little book.
Why this?
Well, I rode the Santa train a couple of years ago as a journalist. And when I got off the train, I spoke to so many people. I talked to grandparents there with grandchildren, parents who remembered coming as a child themselves. And I heard so many stories, but the one thing that resonated was tradition.
Yeah.
Everyone.
We did it every year.
Yes,
every
our
year.
family did this, and then they would go on to tell me exactly what their family did. So I knew that it was going to be much more than an article. At that time, I just didn't know what.
Yeah.
You know? So this little book is actually a compilation of all the stories that I heard when I was just out talking to the people. So it's their story.
Yeah, I was reading it, and as a daddy, I have figured out good children's books are as great for the moms and dads
Exactly.
as they are for the babies. I did not realize the tradition of the Christmas trees.
Oh, yeah.
That was something that many families do.
Exactly.
And tell that just real quickly to our viewers.
Well, they actually told me that they would find their tree that day, and as you know, sometimes in the mountains it's snowing.
Yeah.
And but it's a light snow usually, so they can pick their tree out that day. They don't cut it down until after Thanksgiving, but they go and pick their tree out later in the afternoon.
And that's
so they make a whole day of it.
Okay. Now, this could be a book in itself of the process of you and your illustrator making this happen. But the end of this is you can pick up these books at Food City locations around the Tri-Cities. And this is going to be supporting another great part of the Santa train.
Exactly. I mean, the Food City, all the way from Kentucky throughout Southwest Virginia and into the Tri-Cities. And who doesn't live near a Food City?
Right.
So you can find a book. There is also a website. But the good thing is that the proceeds will go to benefit the Santa Train Scholarship, and that's awarded to a graduating high school senior each year along the route. Exactly. And then the Literacy Council of Kingsport will also benefit from the book as well.
Okay. It is a great read for you and for anyone who has a little one. And that website is The Santa Train Tradition. There it is on the bottom of your screen, .com, where you can find out more about the book. But congratulations to you.
Josh,
you have really captured I was on the train last year, and I blabbed about it for 6 months. And so now I have a book to prove it. I appreciate it. Leanne Hoover, congratulations.
Thank you, Josh. I appreciate your having me.
Stay with us. We'll be back in just a moment.